Hari Om all. So on behalf of our Swamijis and Shivadarshana Yoga Vidyalaya, we welcome all of you for this webinar. This is a very special webinar because this is about the course what we are going to conduct, which is directly conducted by our Swamiji. So before getting into the webinar, we will spend few minutes to understand the lineage. We'll share few slides and explain about our ashram. So many of you might be knowing about our ashram. So those who have joined newly today, this is not a kind of a yoga studio or center where ours is a charitable trust, 100% charitable trust headed by our Swamijis. You can see here the photos of great gurus, where first is Swami Shivananda, then Swami Satyananda, and Swami Niranjananda Saraswati. So below are our Swamijis, Swami Vajrapani and Swami Gambirananda. So our Swamijis, both the Swami Vajrapani and Swami Gambirananda Saraswati, are direct disciples of Swami Satyananda Saraswati, who is the founder of BR School of Yoga. Swami Vajrapani is the founder of Shivadarshana Yoga Vidyalaya, and Swami Gambirananda Saraswati is the Acharya of Shivadarshana Yoga Vidyalaya. So we are so fortunate because both of our Swamijis directly took Diksha and was sannyasi. As sannyasi, they were there at BR School of Yoga under Swami Satyananda. And as per Swami Satyananda's advice, they came to South and started this ashram 32 years back. So this is a 100% charitable organization, Shivadarshana Yoga Vidyalaya. And we started in Chennai in the year 1992. The current building where we are in was inaugurated by Swami Niranjananda Saraswati in 1999. And by our Swami Gambirananda Saraswati's effort, and single-handedly, Swamiji was running the entire functioning of the ashram. And due to Swamiji's effort, we got recognition from DSIR, Department of Scientific and Industrial Research. It's more than now 20 years. We have been renewing our recognition and still going on, which indicates like we are putting more effort in yoga research. Both of our Swamijis were awarded as Golden Swamiji by BR School of Yoga in 2013. So we are now finished 31 years and we are into 32 years. We have a much bigger space in Chennai where we have close to 6,000 square feet of area. So we conduct online session and offline sessions at our ashram. So those who are outside Chennai, we welcome you. Whenever you come to Chennai, you are welcome to our ashram and visit our places. We conduct here the morning session and yoga session. And also our Swamiji used to conduct all the therapy, yoga therapy, one-to-one yoga therapy at our ashram. We also regularly conduct many TTC courses. In fact, Swamiji started this yoga therapy a long time back. It's more than 25 years now. So still the therapy courses are going on. If you are a yoga teacher looking for a therapy or to become a therapist, then we are here serving for a long time. So we have TTC 1, Teacher Training Course 1, 2, and you have 3, and also Kids Yoga, means for the adults to become Kids Yoga teacher. We give training for all these diseases, both theory and practical part. And apart from this, you have right side, you can see a lot of special courses like anatomy, physiology, chakra awareness, and all those things. And the special thing about today's program is we normally request Swamiji to take many classes, and Swamiji, whenever time permits, used to take class. Earlier, few years back, Swamiji was alone taking all the classes. Now, few teachers around us, Swamiji trained us to take the session. But one program like higher program, like Chakra awareness or the Kriya Yoga, what you would have seen the poster, which is now taken by our Swamiji directly. This is like once in a year it happens. Either the Chakra program or special program like this is taken by our Swamiji. So we request all of you to make use of the opportunity and register if you want to proceed further. Now Swamiji is here. Swamiji will be briefing about the program. And if you have any doubt, please clarify here itself with Swamiji. Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om. Hari Om, everybody.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swami.
So I am very glad to see all of you here for this Chakra and Kriya Yoga class. Actually, we have done many Chakra awareness program. I think this time is the seventh session. But Kriya Yoga, I am doing like teaching first time because this is very higher course and the people, those who are participating in this should be very sincere in their sadhana. So I was always afraid to teach Kriya Yoga because whether they will do sincerely or not. So I was just taking the chakra awareness program, chakra purification program, and trying to avoid Kriya Yoga practice. But this time I thought, no, now people are little sincere. I must give these Kriyas also. So our Guruji, our Dada Guru, Swami Shivananji said that every seeker or practitioner or on the path of yoga must remember that the various parts of yoga are to improve the quality of the head, heart, and hand. Yoga does not end with the development of the personality. It does not end with the personality development alone. One level of the personalities depending on this body, mind, and emotions. But there is another deeper part of the personality which you have to develop with another kind of mind and emotion. This requires a special process, and this process is known as Kundalini Yoga. The tantrics and yogis have realized that in this physical body, there is a potential force. It is not psychological, physiological, or transcendental, but it is a dynamic potential force in the materialistic body, and it is called Kundalini. This Kundalini is the greatest discovery of the Tantra and Yoga. With the awakening of Kundalini, the greater intelligence is aroused from its sleep, and you can give birth to a new range of creativity. When Kundalini awakens, not only you are blessed with the vision and psychic experiences, but you can become a prophet, saint, inspired artist, musician, brilliant writer, poet. You could become an outstanding leader, prime minister, governor, or president. The awakening of Kundalini affects the whole area of the human mind and behavior. Kundalini is the name of the sleeping dormant potential force in the physical body, in human body, and it is situated at the root of the spine, as you know, at Muladhara. To awaken Kundalini, you must prepare yourself first through the yogic techniques. We should practice every day. We should be the regular practitioner of the asana and pranayama and meditation. Then when you can force your prana into the seat of Kundalini, the energy wakes up and the energy wakes up and makes its way through Sushumna Nadi to the brain. As Kundalini ascends, it passes through each of the chakra, which are interconnected with the different silent area of the brain. With the awakening of Kundalini, there is an explosion in the brain as the dormant or sleeping area starts blossoming like flower. Therefore, Kundalini can be equated with the awakening of the silent area of the brain. Our present consciousness is not independent, as the mind depends on information which are supplied by the senses. If you have no eyes, you never see. If you are deaf, you will never hear. But when super consciousness emerges, experiences becomes completely independent, and your knowledge also become completely independent. In Ramayana, one shlok is there, Binu pag chale, sune binu kana, मूक होई वाचाल पंगु गिरिवर गहन. Means the person is the highest super consciousness, when consciousness is very high. Without legs he can walk, without ear he can hear, and he can also climb the mountain. So right from the beginning of the creation, men found that many miracles are happening. Sometimes somebody can read others' thought. Sometimes somebody's prediction comes true. Some people write inspiring poems and compose beautiful music, whereas others cannot. So men found by this discovery that it is because of the different energy level. First, they named this energy after gods, goddesses, angel, or divinities. Then they discovered prana and called this energy prana shakti. But in Tantra, this prana shakti is called Kundalini. With the awakening of Kundalini, a transformation takes place in life. When Kundalini wakes up, your mind changes, your priorities changes, your attachment also change. You know, when you are a child, you used to love toys. But do you love the toys now also? No. Why? Because your mind changed. At the same time, attachment has also changed. So with the awakening of Kundalini, metamorphosis takes place. There is even the possibilities of restructuring the entire physical body. The cells in the body are completely charged, and process of rejuvenation also starts. There are many methods in Tantra for awakening the Kundalini. First one is by birth. Some people, you must have gone across that some people, Kundalini is awakened by birth. Like I can say Swami Satyananda's, at the age of 5, he experienced the Samadhi. People didn't understand. This father and mother took him to the many not hospital, but they showed to the doctor, and then rishis and sadhus in that area. But they said finally that it is a samadhi, state of samadhi is Swamiji is experiencing. So it is, when it is partially awakened, it is called a saint. When it is fully awakened, he is known as incarnation or avatara of the God. Second method is mantra. By regular practice of Guru Mantra. It is a very powerful, smooth, and risk-free method. But of course, it is a sadhana and takes lots of time and patience. Many people I have seen, they take Diksha, Mantra Diksha from Guruji, but they don't continue. They continue for maybe 1 year, 2 years, and after that slowly they leave. Because they don't see outcome, instant outcome from that. But mantra sadhana is a sadhana. It's a regular practice. You must do it. Then only finally you will get the result. The result can come in front of you in 1 year or 10 years or 10 lives. That is not sure. So people don't continue the mantra chanting. Then third one is tapasya, performance of austerity. Tapas means purification, not only for the physical body, but for the mental and emotional level. You know, our Dada Guru Swami Shivananda, did tapasya in Ganga water, chill Ganga water. He used to stand 4 hours, 5 hours and used to do his japa. And that's why after in old age, he developed the arthritis in the legs also. But he was doing years and years, he was doing tapasya like that. And same way, Swami Satyanandaji did the tapa, Panchagani tapa, means keeping the 4 fire around and under the sun. He was 5 years, he did tapas. So through tapasya also, you can bring awakening in the Kundalini. Through fourth one is through herb. Herb means we think that marijuana or LSD, by taking that, you can bring awakening in the Kundalini. It is not. It is a special type of Aushadhi. Aushadhi is most powerful and rapid method, but not for all, and it is not known to all. Only few people know about which Aushadhi they should take, how much amount they should take, when they should take. It's a proper system for that. There are herbs that which bring change in the nature of the body, its elements, and bring partially or fully awakening. It is a risky method, so it is not allowed generally. Raj Yoga. So through Raj Yoga also we can bring awakening in the Kundalini. The Raj Yoga method is a little difficult for most people as it requires lot of time, patience, discipline, and perseverance. Concentration of the mind is one of the most difficult thing for us to achieve. It is the nature of the mind to remain active all the time. And this constitutes a very real danger for the people of our time. Raj Yoga brings about a slow transformation of consciousness. Mostly we practice asana pranayam, full Raj Yoga, Ashtanga Yoga, but it is not so easy to reach to the final stage. It takes long time. Then pranayam. There is two important ways of awakening Kundalini. One is direct method, another is indirect method. So pranayam is a very direct method. By practicing vigorous pranayam in a calm, cool, and quiet atmosphere with a restricted diet, like Swami Vajrapaniji, who is here in the ashram, he used to tell, Swamiji used to make them sit 8 hours, 12 hours and ask them to do pranayam. Only dalia water they used to get as a food. And even in a cold weather, like Bihar cold, how it is, they used to get full of sweat because of the heat generation. They used to do that much pranayam to bring awakening in the Kundalini. So it is the awakening of Kundalini takes place like an explosion. And the awakening is so rapid that Kundalini ascends to Sahasrara immediately. Again, which is not safe and simple to manage for most of the people. Now comes Kriya Yoga. Kriya Yoga is the most simple and practical way for modern day man. As while doing Kriya Yoga practices, it is not required to fight with the mind. Sattvic people may be able to awaken Kundalini through Raj Yoga, but those who have an excited, noisy, extroverted, Rajasic mind will not succeed this way. They will also develop more tension, guilt, complexes, and sometimes may become schizophrenic. So for such people, Kriya Yoga is a very safe method, an effective method. When you practice Kriya Yoga, Kundalini does not wakes up with force. It wakes up like a noble queen, like a child. You notice that usually children open their eyes in the morning and again go to sleep by seeing here, there. So it doesn't, with force, the Kundalini doesn't awakes with the force. So awakening and reversion keeps coming every now and then. You know, we say Kundalini awakes from Muladhara, go to Swadhisthana, then go to again Muladhara, then again sometimes go to Manipur and again go down and sleep again and again. So Kriya Yoga does not create an explosive awakening. It can bring vision and other very mild, controllable experiences. By tradition, there are total 76 Kundalini Kriyas of Kriya Yoga. But Swami Satyananji recommended only 20 main practices which are sufficient for the daily practice of any sincere sadhakas. The practices are divided into 3 groups. First is those which induce pratyahar. Second is those which induce dharana. And third, those which induce dhyana. The various practices of Kriya Yoga, particularly Viparita Karani Mudra, Amritpan, Khechri Mudra, Moolbandh, Mahabandh, Mahabed Mudra, etc., regulate the nervous system. They harmonize the pranic forces in the body and equalize the quantity and effects of the positive and negative ions. More than that, they help you to attain a state of peace and tranquility without fighting with the mind. Peace of mind, relaxation, or proper understanding, which are the fruits of a spiritual life, are not the end. The ultimate purpose of yoga and tantra is expansion of mind and liberation of energy. And that is also the ultimate goal of Kriya Yoga. So Kriya Yoga is more and more safe practice for the to rising the Kundalini in modern time. There are other more Kriyas like Tantric tradition, like a secret method. This is also for extraordinary sadhakas. And when Swami Satyananji left his house and roaming around here, there, he met in Tantric yoginis and got diksha from that Tantric yoginis. And after that, only he started teaching the like Tantric sadhanas. Then Shaktipat. Next method is also Shaktipat by Guru Kripa. And this method, our awakening is instant. It is also like a glimpse and not a permanent one. If you know that Swami Vivekananda, he used to go to Ramakrishna Paramhansa, and one Swami Vivekananda always used to ask, what happens when I do this and that, because he was not the believer of this path. So one day Swami Ramakrishna Paramhansa touched his eyebrow center with his big toe, and immediately he had a glance of samadhi and he experienced many things in that stage. So this is Shaktipat. Next one is you surrender yourself to the God. Naham karta, Hari karta, Hari karta, Hi kevalam. So when you don't try and think, let it happen. If it is happening, I accept whatever comes to me. So that is self-surrender. You surrender to the God and just without practicing anything, if time comes, it is going to happen to you. So Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga is also one method of awakening. And so in our ashram life, we did most of the time Karma Yoga and Bhakti Yoga. Swamiji applied this method on us and we tried for that. So why we awaken the Kundalini? By means of Kundalini awakening, you speed up your physical, mental, spiritual evolution. Once the great Shakti awakens, man is no longer a gross physical body operating with a lower mind or low voltage prana. Instead, every cell of the body is charged with the high voltage prana of Kundalini, and when total awakening occurs, man becomes a junior god or an embodiment of the divinity. This Kundalini is not a myth or an illusion. It is a biological substance that exists within the framework of the body. Its awakening generates electric impulses throughout the body. And these impulses can be recorded by the modern scientific instrument and machines. One Japanese fellow found this machine, and we can pranic field to understand this Killian photography is there, same like that, so to know the chakra awakening and this to read these impulses, electric impulses in the body, there is machine. So therefore, each of us should consider the importance and the benefit of awakening Kundalini, and we should make resolve to awaken this great Shakti which is within us. We should try to understand and try to bring awakening in this Shakti. Before awakening the Kundalini Shakti, we should purify ourselves. So Swami Satyananji always used to say, you should practice Shat Karmas, Hatha Yoga. So purify your body, purify your mind, bring the balance in your Ida and Pingla, bring awakening, because Shakti, when it is climbing up to Sahasrara, it is going through Shushumna. So purification of Shushumna is also important. Lot of precaution, lot of preparation we need before we bring awakening in our Kundali. So now I will request Jaya to give 10-15 minutes, little short explanation about the chakra and nadis.
Hari Om. Just trying to share. Hari Om. As you had heard now, Swamiji said that any chakra which is there and the nadis which is there, investments have been done, and this is the Japanese scientist who is there. He had invented some machines also, some sensitive machines for just to find out the energy level in the body. And you could say that scientists and philosophers and all, they will not accept that we have some chakras in our body. What do we say? Is chakra there in our physical body? No. Where it is in our subtle body. So here to just to fix it, that it is there, we need to give the proof stating that yes, it is there, and how much of level it is there. So we have some machines also. That machine where you call it as a chakra machine, it records all the impulses that comes from your psychic centers, which will be same. Where it is means it is in your spinal cord. When you practice more of Kumbhaka, as well as along with Bandhas, pranayam, when you practice, you could feel some vibrations which is taking place. So that vibration which is taking place, it is all recorded. And you can really say that, yes, it is there. Otherwise, it is difficult for you to say, yes, it is there or not. Also, the nadis also, 72,000 nadis which is there in your body, that apparatus is there to record any disease in any of the organs before it comes to you. That also is being recorded. Means you can just find out that this particular some organ which is going to, something is going to happen. That is also been said that this particular area is being into some problem. Like the Kriya photograph which Swamiji said. So once that person which he had something problem. So it showed 6 months before itself, it showed a small dot. So it showed where means in the pranic body, it showed it has displayed a small dot, stating that it is slowly and gradually it is trying to enter inside where means into our physical body. So this chakra, I just make it. So what is this chakra? This is actually like a whirlpool. That is like a circle. It is there, and according to each and every chakra, it tries to rotate itself with different vibration and different motion also. Circular motion. It tries to rotate. This chakra is also called as a vortex or whirlpool. You have some psychic energies also, which is, and it has different psychic energies have different level of benefits also when you practice. Here the chakras are physiological and psychic centers. You could see in the end, can you see here, this is the spinal cord, the spinal column which is here, and this end is your Muladhara chakra. From here, the Muladhara chakra, it is moves to, next is your Swadhisthana, then comes your Muladhara, sorry, it is Manipur, then yeah, your Anahat, Vishuddhi and Agnya chakra. So each belongs to one here, one plexus. Your Muladhara is your coccygeal plexus. Your Swadhisthana chakra, it is your sacral plexus. Your Manipur, you can say that as your solar plexus. Your energy, that is your fire related, your digestive system, which is located there. Anahat is your cardiac system, that is near your heart center. Vishuddhi is where means it is your cervical plexus near your throat pit, and Agnya chakra is between your eyebrow center, where means it is between your eyebrow center. Your psychic centers which are there. See, for example, in front of your house, if you have electricity pole over there, what happens? In front of your house, there is a pole. The wires keeps moving from there to different places, to different streets, also to your house also. And you get the light also. Same way, these chakras are like this. It has been lightened, means it is, you get the energy based upon the practice. Each chakra practice, when you practice, that lightning also takes place. Here, the nadis which emerge from each chakra, it carries what? It carries prana. It carries prana in both the directions, either forward as well as backward to all the organs. To all the organs, it is, you could see that it is, energy is being passed. Chakras and the brain. You could see here the chakras are there. It is directly, it is connected where means to your brain. 6 chakras in the spine. 6 chakras in the spine are directly connected to your higher unilluminated centers in the centers of the brain. So here you could see like a branch, it is taking place. So every chakra which is there, it is, it reaches your brain. All the 6 chakras are like switches. If you bring awakening in any one chakra, it is like bringing awakening in your brain. Here we have 10 compartments in our brain. So here all the 9 portion of the brain is 9 components of the brain is what it is in a dormant state. Only one part it is active. That is, we are just working on only one part. So imagine if you are awakening different chakras, so much of dormant areas in your brain, that will also be active, and you could see like how will you be, since you are only working on only one part of the brain. The other 2 chakras, here you could see the photo. The other 2 chakras, your Bindu and Sahasrara. Your Bindu, here it is That is, you can also call it as a Lalana Chakra over there. It is like Amrut, which comes from Bindu. That's why all the yogis and sadhus and all that, they look very young and also very healthy. Why is they consume that Amrut which comes from Bindu Chakra. They do not waste it. But whereas what we do is, it goes to the chakra called the Manipur Chakra, which is responsible for digestive system, and it is of the fire element. So what happens that Amrut, it gets means what, burnt away. Okay. So that's why we should see that a Bindu is, we need use of that chakra Bindu, and Sahasrara is on top, that is above the crown center. Bindu and Sahasrara. Bindu, where is this Bindu? Bindu, if you see, it is where you have seen the Brahmins, they wear a tuft in the hair. That is like a kudumi, they use. In that particular location is the Bindu chakra. It feeds the whole optic system. And I said it is the seat of your nectar. That is the Amrut. Sahasrar. Sahasrar is where, means it is on top. It is the supreme. It is a seat of higher awareness. Also, you could say that it corresponds to the pituitary gland, which controls all the glands and system. You can also say that Shiva is residing where, means in this pituitary gland. It is called the seat of Shiva, seat of super consciousness. Super consciousness. So it is that particular place which is Sahasrara. It is 1,000 petals. You can call that as 1,000 petals which is located. Chakra's location and its control over here. And this chakra name Muladhara. We start from Muladhara. Then comes, it is near the pelvic area. Your location we are seeing, coccygeal plexus. The control, the function of that is excretory as well as your sexual functions over there. Swadhisthana is where your tailbone is. Location, your sacral plexus, unconscious in man. Next is your Manipur, which is behind your navel area. You call that as a solar plexus, which is related to your fire element. Process of digestion. Anything which relates to your digestion, any problem, means it is something wrong with your Manipur chakra. Means you need to take care of Manipur chakra. And regulation of your body, your temperature, all that is related to your Manipur chakra. Your entire degeneration of your body. You see, as the people keep on 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years, what happens to their physical body? Degeneration takes place. Why? Means because of this Manipur chakra. Because the Amrita, as I said, it goes and it gets burnt away. So you should take care of practicing Manipur chakra. Next is Anahat. Anahat is related to your, it is near your base of your heart and near your sternum pit, cardiac plexus. How it functions, your heart, your lungs, diaphragm, related to your near your heart area, the organs near that. Then comes your Vishuddhi. Vishuddhi is your throat pit in spine. Relates to your what? Cervical plexus. Any problem related to your thyroid and epiglottis or upper palate, all this can be also solved based upon the Vishuddhi chakra, asanas and pranayam, what all is being taught related to that particular chakra, the practice which is given. So that should be followed. Agnya chakra. Agnya chakra, as I said, it is between the eyebrow center. It is in the mid brain. It is where, means it is in the mid brain, and it is called as the where, means it is in the it is the pineal gland. It is it controls the muscles as well as it keeps a person in a very disciplinary manner. The person will be in that state. And next is Sahasrara, as we see in state of higher awareness, where it is, means it is on top of your head. Top of your head. It corresponds where, means as I said, it is your pituitary gland, and it controls all the other glands. Here you could see the pineal gland as well as the pituitary gland. Here this pineal gland, you could see it. This pineal gland acts as a simultaneously. This is pituitary gland over here. Can you see it is there? This pituitary gland, and you could see the pineal gland also. It acts as a mediator for the pituitary as well as the Muladhara chakra. In case of this pineal gland, what it does is, you know about this pineal gland, which is between the eyebrow center. It is also called as a third eye. You can say that it is a Shiva's eye. And this pituitary gland, which is having the super conscious, it is filled with the more conscious level. It passes this energy to your Muladhara chakra. So this pineal gland takes care of that. So that is when you practice this pituitary gland, as well as you will be touching more, you will be practicing more related to pituitary as well as the pineal gland. So that's why this Agnya chakra is very, very important for you to practice more, which is related to Trataka. Trataka, when you practice the pineal gland gets activated, you could see that olden days, everyone uses tilak. Why is they want to activate this particular gland, which is the pineal gland. So that is also very important. That is Agnya chakra. Every day it has to be practiced. And Swamiji will give related asanas and other things. And the final thing is, I wanted to tell you about the color and the petals. Muladhara chakra, it has 4 petals. It is deep red in color. It looks like a lotus. When you cut it, it looks like a lotus. When it is in a different manner, if it is cut, you could see like it is resembling like a lotus. And Swadhisthana, 6 petals, vermilion color. Manipur, 10 petals with the bright yellow. Anahat, 12, and it is in blue color. Vishuddhi, 16 petals, violet color. Agnya chakra, petals 2, silver gray. And Sahasrar, as I said, it is thousands and thousands. You call it as infinite, and it is a multi-color. Okay, so I just we'll be practicing all the chakras, each chakra one by one, for awakening of each and every chakra, and the benefits also is there. And this you can just share.
So, okay, Hari Om. So today it's like we have given one glimpse. You could open the full-
Almurli?
சொல்லுங்க மேடம்.
இல்ல அந்த உங்க இது வந்து ஸ்பாட்லைட் வந்திருக்கு.
யாரு நீங்க? உங்க இதுதான் இருக்கு.
ஸ்பாட்லைட் உங்க பேர்ல இருக்கு. உங்க இது ஸ்பாட்லைட்ல இருக்கு.
ஒரு செகண்ட் இருங்க. இப்போ சுவாமிஜி உங்க ஸ்கிரீன் ஸ்பாட்லைட்ல இருக்கு.
This is open the full screen.
Namaskaram. Hello.
Yeah, one minute.
Once again.
Hello.
So today we gave just a small introduction on the Chakra and Kriya Yoga practice. Slowly, one by one, we have 6 months, every Sunday class, evening 6 to 7:30 in the beginning, when we are taking at a time 2 chakras practices. And then it is a rule for learning of Kriya Yoga that once in a week, one new Kriya you should learn and practice it. So slowly it will take 20 sessions. So in this way we will be, we have time, 6 months time to come.
Hari Om Swamiji, we are unable to hear you. Swamiji?
I think she lost the connection.
Yeah. Please be online. I'll call Swamiji. Wait for 2 minutes. I think there is some problem from Swamiji's end, internet problem. Swamiji will be back in 2 minutes. Vijay ma'am, you want to say something about Chakra codes till Swamiji is back?
Yes, sir. Yeah. Sorry, am I recording? Okay. All right. Let me answer the question here, like how one can measure the changes. I think there were two questions. The first one was how to like actually become aware of the subtle body and the chakras, right? We are basically like, spiritual beings in human body. We are energy bodies, the bottom line, okay? But we identify ourselves as like humans, the physical form, you know, and we keep take, like different births. Basically, we are switching bodies, that's all. But what remains with us is the soul, right? The energy body. And so I think we are too much identified with the physical body and the surroundings and what's happening around us. We are not conscious. We are not aware of the, what's inside of us, the energy body. So once we have to cultivate that awareness, so we have to still the mind, right? Because if too much is, you're always worrying about, how I am going to do this task. I have this many tasks today. I have to do this. This person is not talking to me. I have this problem, that problem. Your mind is constantly like, involved in the problems. When you, through the yogic practices, when you calm your mind, you can
Yes.
become aware of the subtle body. Okay, Swamiji is back. Swamiji, please continue.
Hari Om. Something happened. Okay, sorry.
Unable to
it
hear you,
once?
Swamiji. Again got stuck. Yes.
Can
Yes,
you hear
Swamiji.
me?
Yeah, now clear, Swamiji.
Okay. So if you have any doubt, you can ask about the course and this because tomorrow I'm going out of station Tiruvannamalai, so that's why today we did the webinar. From next week, regular class Sunday onwards, we are going to start. So first we'll give you the practice for the all chakras purification for 4 weeks, and after that we'll start 20 kriyas one by one. And because this one kriya is connected to the another kriya, so we have to practice one by one in the same order. And all the 20 kriyas, when you reach, you will understand the benefit and you will experience. So first, if you take all the rounds, how many rounds is prescribed by Swamiji? It takes 3 to 4 hours, but one short version is also there. By short version, you will not get that much benefit, but still, because everybody is busy nowadays in their own different things. So at least morning, that's why it's called, you practice this sadhana in Brahma Muhurta. Brahma Muhurta, when no disturbance is there between 4 and 6. So if you are really interested in doing your sadhana, you have to get up early and practice it, because uh, because it should be, there should be sincerity and regularity in this practice. Sometimes you practice, sometimes you don't practice. What usually we do with our regular yoga practice, and that will not give you any benefit. So you have to be very regular in your sadhana. Every day spend the time. So you have to practice when there is no disturbance. And you should fix one place for your sadhana where you are doing every day and create the atmosphere around you in the same place. So that is some rules and regulation and some precaution while we are practicing, I will tell you. So food should be very sattvic, very light food. So there should not be disturbance of in the body. Like if you take rajasic food, it will create or tamasic food, it will create toxins in the body. So food should be more sattvic and light food. And you have to be regular in your sadhana if you are interested in this Kriya Yoga. So any doubt?
Swamiji, there were a couple of questions in the chat, Swamiji. How to identify subtle body and how to experience chakras,
How to experience chakra?
and how to identify subtle body.
What is subtle body? How to identify? I didn't understand.
How to become aware of the subtle body, the energy body.
See, when you practice, you understand. This is not something which you can explain. That you have to understand when you are practicing. And about the chakras also, see, immediately when you start Agya Chakra, it's very easy to experience the Agya Chakra. In few days' time, you feel tickling effect at the eyebrow center. Very easy. So first you experience your Agya Chakra, the same way you can experience other chakras also. So it is depends on your practice and on your purification. Because body is having in our chakra also lot of impurities are there. So we have to, by practice this chakra practices, we have to purify. That's why I said that when you are practicing Kriya Yoga practice, before Shuddhikaran should be there. We should do regular Shankha Prakshalana, the Shat Karmas, plus we should do Ida Shuddhi, Pingla Shuddhi, Sushumna Shuddhi, because Sushumna, lot of impurities there means sometimes Kundalini doesn't go through Sushumna, it goes through Pingla or Ida, so person will be more extroverted or introverted. So that should not happen. That's why we do regular purification. So that practice also we are practicing here. And then chakra purification, like when you go by train, you meet many stations. So the signal should be there. Otherwise, you cannot leave that station. So our chakras should give signal to our Kundalini that go up to the next station, to the next station. So these are the stations for the Kundalini that you should go to final destination, that is Sahasra. So the station should also give signal. So each and every chakra we should purify and clear the chakras. So there should not be any break in between. So sometimes what happens, Kundalini goes to Swadhisthana, Manipur, or Anahat, Vishuddhi, it stays there. And you can get many experience there related to that chakra. So many siddhis they will get when you are, suppose your chakra is stuck to the Manipur. So you will get siddhis according to that. Or your chakra is, your Kundalini is stuck to the Anahat, you will get many siddhis. But you should not get entangled with the siddhis. What is your destiny? Something you're good at the station, you don't just get down to that station and forget about your destiny. So same thing, you should not be entangled with the siddhis which you are getting because of any chakra, but you have to purify that chakra and go further to your goal or destiny, that is reaching to the Sahasrar and union of Shakti and Shiva. Because everything depends on our own experience. Sometimes people, as I just said, that some people can read others' thought. Some people predict very easily. Tomorrow, today evening there will be rain. So that prediction comes from where? From your Agya Chakra. So that your Agya Chakra is awakened. So many predictions and so many things happens when you are practicing this chakra practice, but depends on your sadhana, depends on your what karmas are accumulated in that area. So you have to purify. The purification is very important. Then only you reach to it is not instant. It is not instant. It will take time. But learning is okay. You learn and make use of it. Practice it every day. Everybody's experience will be different. What is my experience? Maybe it won't be your experience. Your experience will be something else according to your karma. So that experience you have to face, whether good experience or bad experience. Let all experience pass, whether good or bad, and remember always what is your destiny. So here we close the session, and next week 6 to 7:30 we'll have the class. Those who have already enrolled their name. Hari Om. That's it. Hari Om. Hari Om.
Hari Om
Thank you.
Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Hari Om.
Hari Om Swamiji.
Yes.